Mbia mano mwanchi umurigere naende kirogenderete kubwatia merobero ya Ndizi TV korende ne chingaki kutosabo kwabira kubwatikana n'umuchando imoko bago gutoka se Chinsa chimetambo cyaragire Chinsa Isato cyabona magoroba ekarango kwarga ne SMS Amayia irongo manya ina kwarga ne yasenchira ere yubikirano nyoro ne sensemo ya Facebook ni goratunyarwe Ndizi TV News Digital asensemo ya YouTube Ndizi TV News asumutandao Twitter Ndizi TV News bago gusanga kerengerero kyao ni goratumiwe trase namba erase screen ya ugawi ono mwancho muri ngo kwarga nto yamanye ase enchera ere yubikira nuko rene twatura yanyora senchira ere yubinge.
I was informing them about the same. He held my shirt, pushed me out of the hospital and told me I should never be seen there again.
Umunyagitari oyo mokugani obwene bwa yaskira goteba no kunererwa no MCA bwe ward ya Rigo my county ya Nyamira.
We will therefore not participate in any such parliamentary process.
Abaraibo bomo bwazimyogo kana tibarigo chigokora chingwa na sebunge ne serikali chinga kibararire kogenderera na maandamano.
Tunataka mtuba uwe controlled ili kwamba kila mtu anaweza kuenjoy nguo safi kama hii niliyoivaa mimi mwenyewe. So ili tuweze pia kuweza kupunguza takataka ba
ekiombe kyane makobori ya mazingira korendwa keboikira nubune bwenerete ase Chinsa au imense ya Kenya. Mwancho muri ya munaenda mange ngo kwarga ningo manyasenchira yobo ikirano ire tariane Everline Osero kiroto kubatrana nere Joshua Auta kwene kya wikeire asensemo yebimanyirerio toko ya chakabene kurwase county ya Kisii agwase umugavana we county ya Kisii Paul Simbarati nchemo yogo kinya oboremie ase county yegabe iriga gochakya ekewanda gose factory ya avocado asensemo ya ATC meye county ya Kisii askirata yone factory yone chegokonya mono na kuboria baremi kwene kyangwonya bare chi avocado chiabo ase factory yo muri keito Mildred Mumanyi no roboti urwaso wime.
Serikali yonsi imensi ya Kenya nigo egendrete kurerera aso kuburu gwechibesa kurende nigo abarai au bagendete gwetuma iliyo kwene kyabuna abananchi nkonyora bali amagenderero. Imeye county ya Kisii nigo omugavana Paul Simba arati aigora bene factory ya avocado asensemo ya ATC imeye muchobosongo iyo yaberege kuganyererwa asegeka egetambe asebono abwatirane na serikali ya UK inse yo murobuli Osero uyumanya kantebuna Sustainable Urban Economic Development Program ase omo commissioner omonene kurwa ase serikali ya British omoswat Jane Marriott ateba nichigokonya abamenyi benseme yo konyora chigasi gati ya Amayia ayande amange
kwanza ngakire aba Ingereza abali ba tukonyire kubeke factory yo Gusii avocado libaga kisese chikolinka bono ntobwate kero mu MCO ino tagete mulyo mu MCO ino lazima ali gas cha avocado chigosangirira taetemba tebinga egas twansi enero factory entanga ni korosia amavuta Gusii ya ito ingima amavuta akoni we ensengima moko nyalibaga etera egaiga ATC morolenki kigendra.
Formally launched the avocado processing factory. It's Kisii's first agri-processing factory and it's showing that value chain addition can be done in every county. It's providing direct employment for 50 people now, hopefully 100 in the near future, and it's taking avocados from over 1,000 farmers, many of whom would otherwise have their food go to waste. So it's putting a lot of money into the local economy and producing something useful that Kenya can use both locally and for export.
Asobuya bwechi avocado ekyogo kya ase abamenyi nigo kirache korosia amaguta ayara chikoni gwa gochase Chinsa chaisko ase bono omugavana arugo kura gocha ase abalemi gocha kone cha avocado chabo gocha ase factory ya ATC na gochiga koneria abana byasara berigo liryo gotugutera abo bamanyekane tebuna brokers.
Abantu abaye babwate machine yenene twabikirega ATC bosongo taetemba sabenga ki leta chi avocado cheni ono abantu bali bawo chabagora kurwe meteigo baje baba bachechereria igoreli igori mangana itali kuchikoboro igori bikwana nowega neligia igontegete avocado ye tonyare kwagacha na ntonyare konyora abantu bawo kurigasa.
Boigo nigo omugavana agania abalimi goche kugendera obulimi bw'eki avocado ilio gokonya kwegendereria kebogima.
ATC ni shamba lenu wananchi. Kwa hivyo tuleta avocado tununue, tuhakikishe kwamba watoto wameenda shule. Sitaki kusikia kwamba watoto hawajaenda shule kwa sababu kama avocado ziko na umbwa zinakula avocado, afadhali iletwe itolewe mafuta wewe ulipe pesa.
Kulipotelea Egetaseni kia Ndizi TV ilietaliane Mildred Momanyi. Miyamana omuri chaito Mildred Momanyi ase oroboti ururikiranu abanyagetari anene korwa se dispensary ya Rigomani go bemurunkanire asekire bagotana no kunererwa kwoyo mobo no MCA wenseme yo Nyambega Gisesa nabono nigo batebire bunani go baganitie ikaro kya bwango eriyo engane yebege kugaya nona boigo MCA yo kosaba mabera kore non taliboti bari agochia gukora emirimo yabo buna ebwenere to muri chaito job manki no roboti uru.
Comrades power! Power! Comrades power! Power!
Omunyagitari oyomo asamarieta Victor Nyamete kurwa se dispensary ya Rigoma egotoka ebunge ya Kitutu Masaba nigo akorera obwene bwaye.
He held my shirt, pushed me out of the hospital and told me I should never be seen there again. Considering my security, I had to go.
Eyema eganige kageire niga bakagosererigwa nagosererigwa nomo MCA wodi ya Rigoma Nyambega Gisesa rijiko lya Jumatatu ekero arenge asegasi ase agotaikirania okuganikwa mu MCA buna okomoa amaliko yemisangerekano bakolire nabana kamati.
And he showed up threatening me why I'm not turning up to welcome him to the facility. And on further inquiries about committee meetings, when I informed him that the committee has not yet been gazetted to hold a meeting, he insisted on me to avail the minutes so that he can have a meeting with the committee members who are elected but not yet gazetted.
Bakora una Boniface Kegusu oyore umunyakerogo bekyombe kwegerera aba clinical officers Kenya Union of Clinical Officers orosagero Nyamira abarayi bekyombekyo nigo bagikeria egekolekyo.
Against something which is not right to one of our colleagues who is stationed at Rigoma dispensary. But when Victor was going back, he met the MCA, and the MCA now he threatened him. And he told him, he pushed him to the outside of the hospital, and he told him never to come back to the hospital.
Aseba musaba omuteneneri be wodi ya Rigoma gosaba amabera goseba chikoira egetambo keryo.
What he knows what will happen to him. We will take the necessary legal actions. We don't fear anybody. But before we proceed, we only need one thing, an apology, and that is it. And our colleague should be escorted. If this honorable member apologizes, he should take time and escort this colleague to the facility and ensure that there is good harmony between him and all the staffs.
Boigombate bamba chigotwara omogiro asenge encho enganeye atachieti gosaba amabera.
The Honorable Nyambega Gisesa must apologize within 24 hours. Failure to do so, all the clinical officers in Nyamira County will not step to the all hospitals in Nyamira County.
Nagosaba bakoli emirimo ase sector yobochenu koegwa amasikani ekero bale ase mirimo.
And there is a mischief in what is going to with the committees. What interest does the MCA have with the committees? So what we are appealing, we need our security as clinical officers.
Ensemo y'umuteneneri bwe wodi ya Rigoma Nyambega Gisesa ayanaro abwate igoro yenganeye.
Ero monyene kamuligi kamu inform kamote abaninji ba complain mpaka kibaraza cha koliru mpaka committee anyene yenye kitali ne what minutes eko complain igoro ini competence yo mobiso ine bintu bi. Namo is this the way you are treating our people na bote tokorega siga namo tinga ngagote tokorera bana inchi ga siga, then you don't deserve go tokorega at that time oge chugu ostom out of the fight so gali mogenda
kurwa se county Nyamira ginko reporter ya Ndizi TV Job Maangi.
Mbia mono murikeito job manki ase oroboti ururekerano ekara rokandire buna imibaskane mengi abere ko ene kibo kwatkana no botumeki wechinguru chomorero nigo company yechinguru chomorero KPLC kubwatrana ne wizara yitsemi yabere ge kurwa maigerio anene gochiase aborokia kubwatkana no botumeki westima okwana chinga kibaye kurwa maigeria yo ase eskuru yobo bundi ya Kisii Polytechnic nigo mono babori abamenyi be county ya Kisii ko ene kyabuna abunko bale bali babwate obumanyi boisaine asamangana yestima ekero muchando ndibwensi obaire kugotoka umurikeito Josephat Hamisi noroboti urwaso bwime
buna enchira eyemoyogo kea nime basukano eye konyara ko baikoretwo kubatikana ne chinguru chumulero mbono lige company ya Kenya Power yabwatanire amane wizara yechisemi kwena na morokeri wa yokwenekia buna emebasukane yu yenyarire ko bagekoera.
So the reason why we are having this meeting today and across a few other counties is as a result of electrocutions that have happened across the country. This is a partnership between the Ministry of Education and Kenya Power to sensitize officers, Ministry of Education and Teacher Service Commission officers, and also end teachers and teachers champions, safety champions in schools. This is as a result of having our children who are in school.
Coming home to Kisii, last year we had 12 electrocutions, and it is our wish that we bring that number to nil. And towards that journey, we have had several education forums with the members of the society, and the numbers have come drastically down this year. This year so far, we've only registered 2 cases, and we are saying we should have nil at any one given moment.
Abo bisa abobe company ya Kenya Power niko batebire amaigeria yo niganyare ko bagakoinanwa uchia saborokia abaguchikonyaereria guchia saborokiwa ayibaranyare ko bagwetanga anene basukano eye chinguru chumuriro anene asachiskuru no nyene chinga chiabo.
Once it is given to the teachers, it will be disseminated to the learners, and of course we expect to have reduced or minimized cases of electrocutions among the learners. Kisii being quite rampant because of issues of lightning, so we need good works, electrical works, and also we need the people, even the larger community, to be aware of matters electrical safety.
And with that level of penetration, cases of electrocutions have really risen up, and it is our endeavor that we have this culture from the grassroots, more so from the school-going children, so that as they grow up, they have that safe culture within them. And with that, they'll also be able to share with also the wider members of the society. Largely also, we are also emphasizing that whenever you are doing your electrical
Boigo abo bisabu be company ya Kenya Power niko baboliri abamenyi be county ya Kisii banyara ko bagutumia abantu babwate obumanyi be stima ase oborose we stima ase chinga chiabo chinga kichonsi asabago batebira maigeri ya nyinagendera ko baga ko gendera guchiase chi county chinde.
Connections or interactions, you engage a qualified person. People who have been mandated to do so by the regulator, that is EPRA, to do the connections for you, so that at least when you are making use of electricity, you are using it in a safe manner. Electricity is kind of an integral part of our life at the moment, and at the moment we can't do without electricity.
Is being carried out in the month of April and May in 15 counties, which have got highest number of electrocutions across the country.
Kuripoti gataseni kia Ndizi TV kure county ya Kisii eliterane Josephat Hamisi.
abarai ao nigo bagenderete kuboria chisemi gosirwa na nene chibesa kobwatwa chinga kichigwenerete ase chiskuru erio gosira emerobero ya masomo ase chiskuru aya nigakwana mono chinga kicho muyega abwo gochengera gosebwo wako kwa eria somo konyi bwo morokyo munene bweskuru ya omwari secondary yo toka sebunge ya Riana ase wodi ya Riana ebunge ya bunchari muri kyoito Ndemo Stephen na ikirana sayo na gutwariganira robotyo rwa century kubwatya
Nigo rengo muyega bwoko mwakiro kwa eri oyo kabeiro mokonyo mwalimu manase secondary yo mwari bonchari Mr. Charlson Sando asobokori bwaye bwe myaka 30 ase chisemi bwakirwe koko
Korwa jire ndwana kora mechandende yageri abana bachi abayibuli bachama na abalimu na abana boigo nande none kenyona bakibegete byasengenjo mirobeli ya Emia.
Ijapokuwa anaenda, tunaiomba serikali iweze kutupa motisha ili ikiwezekana anayeshikilia usukani wake aweze kupata nguvu na kuisukuma shule kiwango cha pili.
Okogenda kwae nabonda atebe has been my mentor na ende ngosaba Nyasaye amugwatesie singa kichonsi na yani ntu arokogani kumanya amange ekeronda abengotenera aseri bagabugate dia discipline.
That may Lord bless him. I think that where he's going we never forget him.
Nilitukolia leo na gokre sana esenge jo abageni bane bachire ko koranga ndabuya nanda mangana manga ko bajisukuru ngugumure nande mbiyamo na Nyasaye mbiyamo na kolire buya
asomo yegoywo nigerusere bosia kwanerwa ne serikali gosabwa gosira chiskuru neni bo yaborokigwa asichinga kichikiranete
abana bakogenda nka twasabira abayibuli baito bonse piase bale badolendera abana abachigwikie chibere egerekera waja kuirana goje school tonyora na abana bambuya bale nao bali muna bachiete ndo basakonyora banyorire macherande gosa abande baigere njira balengera gotiga school.
Na wataka wanafunzi hata nitawaambia wakati wataenda wasaidie wazazi nyumbani. Warudi vile wako. Hasa wasichana. Mambo ya mimba shuleni hatutaki sana. Kama nasoma wasome waende university. Mwishowe ndio watapata mimba huko wakisamaliza mambo ya shule.
The Ministry of Education through the Minister Bwana Honorable Sekeri Machogu oriri chibesa mapema. Egera abantu bachikwe bangeta mwiye ko bwati ndo twara issues yande there kiagera na nyene michezo yako rwe round ye abantu bali bakorete michezo mbaka netu pesa cyabo Jones so ndutagete bakanu cyibesa cyabo mapema
ekeombe gya kupet gyabasaba borokigwa gutwara chimbwa chingi yase chiskuru nonye biranya bikanire
ondeta yorangera mangana ko propansion because the Angeria serichiko igokero monto alende section yae yogo ensure na disciplinary ase school lakini yakorwa senjererengia
keroko gokyo muntu gasi tegwasa bakoregasi nande bachivu bayerera gutaka aitobotenengu goseki baratangania omwana litangania.
Ni sisi tutamiss yeye vizuri vibaya kabisa kwa sababu alikuwa mtu ambaye aliweka level ya discipline ya shule ikaenda juu.
Obuya bwasabali enda yonsi no muri ne litukolia rero labiri litukolia mweli asense meli yo bwalimu bwa omwalimu Charles Onsando aigase skuru ya omwari secondary school asabalimu bonsi basabiro bwati chimbwa chiaye kunyara kone kinamba torobo korelio buya ase sector ya Chisemi ko reporter ya Ndizi TV ko aiga nsemo ya omwari secondary school Riana ward Bonchari constituency editoriane Ndemo Stephen.
Miamano muri kyoito Ndemo Stephen ase oroboti oruna kurwase county ya Nyamira nige kinekyo kia begetwegyo kwamererwa gosekyamereria ogochorwa kwa Dolphin Nyagara una omo MC omochoro benseme yo wetrase kya makia Jubilee nigo kyabake gotegererwa lituko ria rero nonya nabonigo abaigereri be kinekyo Danstan Umari naboigo Wilkins Ochoki bate makoro kya oburto bwe kinekyo ase nonya nabo munachibi nabagakoenekia nanigo kera chigotegererwa gosekonachwa tariki Isano na Isato cyomutienyi ogatano eri okumanya oburito bwaye asikire buno bututukana numbwa bete bokoenekiwa ase kyamekyo.
The contest is about an MCA position. The Nyamira people expect the victor from this case.
Humble submission, my lady, it is not fatal and does not make the appeal incompetent.
Appeal 1 has got no record of appeal filed thereinto.
This authority supports?
It supports our case, Your Lordship, because the appellants, both of them, never deposited any security for costs.
The ruling shall be delivered on 8th of May 2023. You'll be informed which court you'll use for that purpose.
Omochumbo West Mugrango ime kaunti ya Nyamira Steve Mugaka ni agendrete kumochobo muburia bwa azimio la umoja wa Kenya so kuroberia okurobekana chinsemo imense ya Kenya asikiria atebire na omurembe no ganire kubaroro asaba Kenya ukwana chingaki echo Mugaka ni gatere na tayare asechingwana echo kirabe kigokoreka igatie serikali nobo mu azimio la umoja
angani nobo soku nga ensemo ya azimio tero chinga Gusii na lengo isaine urenge koba asige ikaransiki ubono busoku elia kabere abajumbe tocholire kurwa ikiama ya Jubilee abutugwenera koba asazimio ntocholire no muchumbo yo mubuka gwikaransa ase igikaikyo igo clearly abantu bazimio agenda bagenderete ni yo muntu yo mubweka no yubwegesa kweke mogyoka agenda yitirie ya Kenya elia kabere togosaba ukwanerwe togosaba ugambe na endo manye gwansa goteba ngukugamba ukunga kigogo chikoba na endo kugamba ukunga guchigwikaransa. I think ase uburayi bwa Kenya twaeteire ase tugwenerete gwansa kubangwa enchira abarayi baitu batakete gutubanga inche Stephen Mugaka abantu bane ba West Mugrango banchorete namagendero batakete namagendera yo igotukunyanyora guhetera ase ukugamba both bunge naba minister bechi serikali alafu numo president bwenso monyene gusi numo deputy oye anytime oinyore gochimagega abantu bazimio igo bali goita abantu bakugamba ne serikali yes bono igo bakwete kugamba ne serikali and I want to tell abantu bali ba minto balense mejiende baremererie egekoera muinoga nkubwata tulelite ngo lyogokonya egesaku tutali gochora tutali gochake egekoeralia abachumbe baroigo bali mateka mbago kwana n'ubusibuli bwabo.
Serikali nigegendrete koenekia kobeka omokia erio koirania inseri goririe ndagira imeyense ya Kenya asibaterubuna egatiemero biro nigo yarokanire koreta amatunda gukwana sigikaro naba waziri asenyomba yobura ya State House mu Nairobi muraiwense Dr. William Samoei Ruto nigaterubuna ogokwana naboigo okobwatira nairo ikero koiwana manaba waziri na kwanene kwa beirego koirana no nerigoririo bosi koirana insekegima askira tairo namba temerobero au yoko enekia buna nkobo kyabare uchumi ense ya Kenya. Nabara ikorwase obomo bwazimio la umoja wa Kenya nigo bakande bunatibari gochikobwatira na ase chingwa na icho chikagere okorekana ase semeyo na boigo eserikali onye abarai au se chinsemo au tichigo chia kobwatani wa ase chingwa necho nigo batebire bunatibari gochokora chingwa necho ase ebunge na koralia bunanigo baragendera okorokorobekana anene chinga kyo moyega o Ramadhani obeire gokoera ime yense ya Kenya.
To date, Kenya Kwanza has failed to name the leadership of his team as a way of stonewalling. Number 4, last evening, we learned of a motion drafted by Kenya Kwanza leadership, allegedly aimed at setting up a joint select committee in Parliament. The motion is in absolute bad faith for the following reasons. A, we have insisted on an extra-parliamentary process in view of the strictures of debate in Parliament. We will therefore not participate in any such parliamentary process. B, the motion is disguised as a product of bipartisanship, when in fact the leadership of Azimio and Parliament were neither aware nor consulted in its drafting. C, the motion proposed to name members of the minority party to the so-called Select Committee without any reference to the minority leadership in violation of the standing orders of both houses. And D, the motion purports to set the terms of reference and scope of the discussions without any reference to us.
Nababwatani ao kurwa sense mo itinereta mangana economics nigo bagenderete komo chia obokoreri ase chinyagetari na kubwatikana no roboti kurwa se gose kamati ya Institute of Economic Affairs nige kworokia buna chimashini chinyinge na bage binto binde biri ase chinyagetari anene ase chinyagetari chech county nigo chitari gotumeka ase enchera ebwenerete nabona nigo babolira babusabo bachanu kurwa ase serikali gose chinyagetari chech county kwena kiabuna ngo me abaleri bagaririro nabo igiye bintu biribiro asokoro bokoreri burobwekirano ochiasabana inchi
tabling it in the full council of governors on Monday to say that this is what has been given as a true position by the vendors and the ministry, but this is the actual position. So that where we have machines that were never placed on the ground, we can be able to tell the ministry, you cannot say that you are renewing a contract for a machine that has not been utilized for 5 years. And therefore, we would like you to negotiate that for the period this machine was not utilized, that should be waived so that you have a fresh contract for those machines.
So the fact that a needs assessment was undertaken, and yet we have cases where machines have been delivered but are not being applied or used, is an indicator, obviously, that the needs assessment exercise was not consultative, or it was not done comprehensively.
Nechinga ki yarro kanire buna obo tutukanu obo ngaineria na baigo obo neria bwabere bokorrekana ase amaremo y'abantu nyene nigo bono aba gose bari abagutuka igoro yenibo y'abantu nyene gose surveyors babere bakubori abana siasa nene gutigagwe yaswanani nenibo y'abantu nyene erioko bachinga kinyororo ekoria enibo yabo asenchire bwenerete.
After the 2007 elections, land reform was identified as an essential component of the Kenya National Dialogue and Reconciliation process. A number of issues and measures were undertaken to address this issue. A number of measures were undertaken, one being the establishment of the Truth, Justice and Reconciliation Commission, TJRC, which among other things investigated the historical land injustice. In its conclusion, they provided a comprehensive chapter on land and conflicts. We think this is the right time to revisit that commission report and address the matters that were raised. The institution demands that politicians stop using land as a weapon to do politics. Land is politically sensitive, and a mix of issues relating to access to land and politics is a dangerous mix. We also demand the protection of all property as enshrined under the Constitution, as provided under the Constitution, regardless of who the owner is.
Ekiombe kia Clean Up Kenya kuwatirana nebyombe binde bunya ekiombe kia nema nigo baumirana n'abaunchureria ba mitumba imemocho Nairobi erego kwanira enchera iyo korenda mazingira mono gutuguta mitumba iyo yaberege gukora gutumeka egatia baunchureria nigo nonya nabo baba bakwemurungania askeri bateo na tibari konyora emitumba emirunge koirera emenge yabokoba obuchabu yente serikali yaboriwe kuligereria n'abantu kwenekia ngorenda bare amazingira andonsi asebare
kulingana na mtumba ya saizi na hapo nyuma, let's say like 4 to 5 years back, mtumba ilikuwa mtumba, lakini saizi imekuwa ni waste kabisa. Package on a pack vitu zingine ni hata uwezi jua ni nini. So mimi ningependa kusema hivi kwa serikali. Kama kuna vinyo wanaweza fanya, watuletee first grade, ili inamaanisha first grade. Juu hata saizi ukiletwa hizo first grade, watakuja wakwambie ni first grade, but utapata first grade ni mbaya hata kuliko second grade.
Wale watu tunaita madalali, yani brokers, katikati ya mwenye kununua na mwenye aliyeileta. Unakuta kuanzia Mombasa mpaka Nairobi kuna hao mabrokers wengi sana ambao wanafanya huu mtuba uwe bei kali, na diposa sasa kuwe na market kubwa kubwa. Tunataka mtuba uwe controlled ili kwamba kila mtu anaweza kuenjoy guo safi kama hii niliyoivaa mimi mwenyewe. So ili tuweze pia kuweza kupunguza takataka ambayo tunayoiona.
Na tuongelelei juu ya mtumba peke yake. Textile industry comprises of all those people who are producing textiles, wengine wenye wanaleta, be it new or old. So what we are saying is there is a lot of plastic waste, plastics in the textile industry. Na hii plastics inaendaga inakuwa broken down, inawacha kukua sasa hii plastic yenye unaweza ona, inakuwa something we call microplastics. Na hizi microplastics ndizo zinahatarisha maisha ya watu.
Kwikirega bano mwancho murigere nongo korera Amayia ye Chinsa Isato asenchira ere yubikirane kirongo wakira ngambia mono ase ogochora kubana inche na mono kubwatie miroberio ya Ndizi TV na buo obwansu buo Gusii. Inyora bna sensemere ya Facebook ni wora endro tonyora wetira Ndizi TV News Digital, asensemo ya YouTube Ndizi TV News, aso mutandao Twitter na bogo tweet wetira @Ndizi TV News boigo ekirengerero kyao na bogo sangana intwetira se namba erase screen iretariane Everline Osero ketwa kubwatirana na Joshua Auta kwenekya wikeire asensemo yimenyererio Petronira mukeira nero inekya buna chibicha nerio gicha wikeire asenchira yabene nabo igo abasaki baito bonsi abutwabwatirana kwenekya awikeire asenchire bwenete na baragunko bakirangambia mono gukoneria oburigere buro byasemero birionsi nabo igo ubutko bura botaireru.